All right, let's try this again. I got the new Hero 9 outside the car at 4K 60. I got the old Hero 7 inside the car at 1080 60. And I've got the microphone hopefully dialed in. And now I just need to make sure the microphone stays out of your frame. Got wires everywhere. Okay. I felt like, I've been driving the car every night in my driving therapy, and so I've fallen completely in love with the car. Now that I have the valves disconnected, and right now all I have are the over axle pipes from Soul Performance. It's just so much nastier. In many ways, I like the way this car sounds better than the GT3 RS. Not in all ways, but in many ways. And so I'm hoping I can do this right. The problem is the Hero 9s have, so the last two videos I've had the microphone just didn't work. And I don't know what happened to the last video, but there was no audio, so all we got was the audio from the GoPro, which is junk. But I'm headed over to the garage this morning, and I wanted to go for a rip, and I figured I'd set up the cameras so that you can hear it. We'll have to call Michelle back later. We're busy. Car isn't warm yet. We're 133 degrees.
We put our kids on it.
So, gotta let it warm up. If you're not familiar, the car, all it has now is Soul Performance over axle pipes, and then I disconnected the valves. The valve operation in this car is even worse than the valve operation in the GT3, because this car doesn't live above 4,000 RPMs like the GT3 does. Just the way it's geared, red line's lower at 8,000 RPMs, so it just doesn't. It ends up staying valves closed most of the time. I just want to hear the car. I want to hear the exhaust. So the car's lowered. I've got my radar detector done. The only thing left to do really in this is the window tint. So I got to tint the windows. I got bugs all over the car from driving it late at night, flying around out here at midnight. But yeah, the car is freaking awesome. Miles slower than the GT3, much slower. But man, at least it feels a lot slower. But if you look at dyno plots, Dundon experienced this GT4 dyno's pretty much the same amount of output as I think a .1 GT3, not an RS, not a .2, but like a 2015 GT3, or 176 degrees. The main purpose of this video, so you can hear what it sounds like in here. Just makes it so much more fun. I don't know how you guys live in a world of stock exhausts and non-lowered cars. Because I live in a world of lowered cars and lots of noise. This just has a deeper character. The Carrera S engine that this has it's very similar to the 2014 Carrera S sound. A little bit different. The big improvement I think is going to come from having a little less I guess kind of hollow sound that we get from the stock exhaust. The stock rear section, I guess you could say. And Soul has a version coming out here shortly. We're almost up to operating temp here. It's good, really good. So the problem with the GT3, so now I'm in 5th gear, I'm at 2,700 RPM. You can hear the exhaust. So depending on your definition of drone, see, I have a moderate definition of drone. You know, so this right there is technically drone, but very easy to manage. It's not boomy, it's not resonant, if you will. You don't have that kind of vibration in your brain back and forth, and so that's a huge difference that matters to me. I'm okay with a kind of sound with some character. What I'm not okay with is obnoxious and annoying. And so the GT3 cars, if you disconnect the valves in most applications, becomes resonant and boomy and just not good. And so you have resonant, boomy, and annoying. Or you have valve transitions. And so the valve transition of the GT3 is preferred. This little bit of tiny bit of drone, I think, is better than that waiting forever for the darn valves to open. And you know, in this car, the way the gearing's set up, all you have to do is just get over the fact that you're going to be driving around in 3rd gear all the time, 4th gear all the time. I kind of like it that way. So I might as well just give in to the fact that every video from here until forever, I'm going to get 3 comments from people trying to look smart, saying, yeah, when are you going to do the gearing in that car? Well, never. I want to frickin' mess it up. I like driving with my hand on the shifter. But man, the throwout bearing, okay, come on. I'm not like leaning into it. It's going to be just fine. And if it's not, I'll fix it. In 27 years of holding it on there the whole drive for 27 years straight, then we might have an issue. We're just kind of mosey on here. Hopefully it doesn't go left. So I'll just shut up and drive. There's the Lotus. No. Ugh. We're going. I don't have all frickin' day. Yeah. It's good. So a little windows down for you. Uh-oh. all kinds of hazards today. Take it to the track, bro. I'm trying to make a video here. Don't they know that? This car. Oh, it's good. Good, 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 good. Not as violent as the GT3, but great nonetheless. I got 536 miles on it. Give you a little, sorry to the people that live there. But Mr. Officer, I'm making a video for the people. He seemed like he was in a hurry. He wasn't coming to get me. Now if it was the GT3 would be a whole lot louder. You can hear it from a whole lot further away than this. We're gonna work on that. Can't imagine what this thing's gonna sound like with the race straight pipe. You don't know what a straight pipe is. Oh, I do. It's a pipe that's straight. No, it isn't. It's when the cats are removed. You don't think I don't know that, you dumbos. Yeah. One of the things my therapist told me to start doing is to stop caring about. I used to drive around like a hooligan when I was a kid. Didn't care. I wanted people to see me, and now I'm like always so embarrassed that when I'm driving a cool car like it should be driven, and that's part of what stresses me out. And so my therapist has encouraged me to just do whatever you want and don't think about what other people are thinking. So that's a good idea. Which means I'm gonna be getting more tickets in the future, would be my wager. It's not that I intend to drive around super fast, but you know, make lots of noise. Like going under this tunnel here. We'll call this Matt Mormon Tunnel. The only problem is they're about to rip this out. Life of a rural goof in too expensive and loud of cars. I shouldn't be allowed these things. Gotta let Grandpa get by in his Chrysler 300. So, that's what the exhaust sounds like. Catch you on the next one. See ya.